Tutti!
Ooh-wee! Tutti! If you ain't loving, you ain't living.
If you ain't loving, you ain't living, guys. Let's go. Welcome to the XRPL Game Show. I'm your host, James Ray XRP. What a fucking week it has been. What a last couple of days it's been. It is unbelievable. I hope you're all pumped up. Pumped up. Gotta be. Read my jumper. On the front, if you ain't loving, you ain't living. On the back, you are loved. On the back. I had this made up. It was so funny. I couldn't find any of my hoodies. I was looking everywhere for them. Where the fuck are my hoodies? Where are my hoodies? When Greg came, Greg came to visit, and it was like during the summertime. I put all my hoodies away because it was like my winter clothes. And I completely forgot where I put them. I ended up buying this, and then I went like searching through the house because it was so cold the other day, and all my stuff was in the wash. And then I pulled out all my old hoodies, and then this arrived. But anyway, I'm so happy I got it. It wasn't meant to arrive until next week. But if you ain't loving, guys, you ain't living. We got the soundbite. Feel free to play it throughout the day. We are back for another game show, guys. What that means is lots of prizes, lots of giveaways, lots of games, lots of shit talking. It's just a whole bunch of fun. As you can see, the first marble game is up on your screen. So what you need to do as a viewer, you need to be here with us on Twitch. So if you're watching along on X, Twitter, or
If
YouTube.
you ain't loving, you ain't living.
That's it, Mr. Sand. So if you're watching along on X or YouTube, get your asses across here to Twitch. It is twitch.tv/Schmeckles_XRPL. The link is in our YouTube. The link is on our X page. The link's in our Discord. It's in our Telegram. You should be able to find us, guys. Worst case scenario, just go to twitch.tv, the Twitch website,
Sometimes
and type
it
in
does seem
Schmeckles,
like there's
and
no
you
way
will
out,
find us.
like it's hopeless. But remember, there's always someone there for us.
Who?
My best friend and personal savior, Jesus Christ.
Welcome in, Amiga Zoj. All right, guys. So we're back to our standard, right? So we're playing 15 games of marbles. Games 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1 winner each. Game number 5, 3 winners. Then we're going to do 2 Rick and Morty trivia questions. Game 6, 7, 8, and 9, we're back to 1 winner. Game number 10, we'll do 5 winners. Then we're going to do another 2 Rick and Morty trivia questions. And then games 11, 12, 13, 14, 2 winners each. Game number 15, we're going to do 15 winners. Huge to finish off the stream. That is the plan, my friends. Of course, we've got a lot of other goodies that are happening in the background too. So we have the Will Sanderson, the Toon Army. He is our mod. He puts on a giveaway guessing game every week. So we should get that link posted in the chat. Should have this ready to go, but I'm just going to quickly grab it now. So you've got a couple of minutes, guys. Go to that link and have your guess. What I will say is if you've guessed before, it's your first guess only. So don't guess twice, don't guess 3 times. It's 1 guess per person. I will also say it's your responsibility as a participant in that giveaway to look through all the other guesses and ensure you're not doubling up. If you guess 100 people and then 100 people turn up to the stream, then it's not going to be you. It's going to be the first person who guessed the 100. So you have to be first. Deathcom sounds like he is glitching. All of my feedback responses are saying everything is clean on my side. So it might be you, Death. Maybe give your stream a refresh. Give it a refresh. Should we quickly go look at the Whirly Durly? I think that's what we're going to do. Of course, we had our beautiful chart this week. I won't spend too much here, but we like surged over 20%. Hit a new all-time high around that $3.66 mark. What does this chart say? Yeah, about 366. It's a beautiful day, a beautiful week, a beautiful few days, I should say. All right, here's our Whirly Durly. We'll talk about the charts, we'll talk about everything as the stream goes on. But this is what's up for grabs today, guys. Lots of NFTs, so up to 41 NFTs today. We do have a Schmeckles NFT up there. It's been a while since we've had a Schmeckles NFT up there. Why is that so important? We have poker games before our streams each week, and you need to have a Schmeckles NFT to participate in those poker tournaments. So hopefully someone who doesn't have a Schmeckles NFT can walk away with one today. Or hey, maybe you want to stack your bags with Schmeckles NFTs. That's absolutely okay as well. But so many other prizes. The big one today is the 50 XRP is still up there. It's sitting there waiting to be won. Will it be you? Of course, if you're a subscriber, that makes it 75 XRP. And here's the kicker as well. If you're not a subscriber and you win the 50 XRP, then you can subscribe before the end of the stream to top up for that extra 25 XRP, which I think is a no-brainer. It's probably a no-brainer. Thank you, Light Red Tuna. Delicious. Welcome to the stream. Not too many sponsorships this week. There's one TTC NFT, there's one Shroomies NFT that is sponsored, and the one Scandals NFT. So three sponsored NFTs. Of course, we do have some sponsored tokens. So that will be the 1 million X meme slice. That comes back each week. We've got 2 slices of 15,000 XRH tokens. That is the rabbit hole from our man, Alan Boom. It doubled this week because it's meant to be, if it doesn't go on this stream, it rolls across to the NFT holders giveaway, but I forgot last week. So Alan's like, get it back up on the whirly dirly, double it up, which means both need to go either here on the stream or back through the NFT holders giveaway. So 2 of those to give away, and they're guaranteed to be given away this week. We got the 20 ZERP is still up there. That's the last ZERP we're giving away. So that's waiting to be won. Thank you so much for the sub, Ace Magic, you absolute legend. We've got some butt tokens. We've got a whole lot of butt tokens to give away from Optimistic Prime. 500k carrots from Dr. Donkey. That's from the XR Donkeys project. And we also have some meme versus meme tokens left over. There's not much of them. There's 2 of the X meme. There's 1 of the Zoj. And there's 1 of the blue umbrella tokens. Each of those were valued around 5 XRP. So they're solid. I dare say they may have come down from that 5 XRP mark. But hey, it's still decent. It's still very, very nice. And then, of course, we've got our standard tokens. We've got all those Schmeckles. We still have 1 of the 10 Schmeckle slices up there. So that's still huge. That's from Death Comes. That's been, like, just hanging around for ages. That's been up there for about a month. So that's up for grabs. Of course, the 1, 2, and 5 XRP slices as well, which can be won as many times as possible. We got the permanent slices of Ark and Zoj up there as well. Great prizes to be won. We are on the hour, so let's take it back across to the marbles game. We have 78 legends ready to do battle. I'll get the Schmeckles marble in there. That's 79. Guys, the deal is the max number of marbles throughout the stream. That max number is how many Schmeckles I'm going to burn, and I'm going to have to lower this. We'll probably have to do like a 0.5 burn in the future. Or maybe we'll go back to the swear jar idea. We'll see what we do. But it's getting expensive to burn all these Schmeckles, that's for sure. Especially after this pump. So the max number of marbles will be the Schmeckles burn, but it also correlates back to the giveaway that we posted just earlier from Will Sanderson. So I hope you're in it, because we're about to get started on game number 1, guys. The start button's been hit. The 15-second countdown's begun. For those who are new to the stream, you need to hit exclamation mark and play before every single game, but you need to wait for the map to load in order to press it. So if you hit it and the map's not loaded, it does fuck all. So once the map's up, you need to drop it in. And of course, you need to drop it into Twitch. If you're over on YouTube, you're over on Twitter, it's not going to do shit either. So make sure you're over here on Twitch. What just happened then? It was Yoda dropping a sub. Thank you so much, Yoda. Absolute legend, my man. I did finally get the shipments off this week. So Surreals, Yoda, and our friend Hodl Vision, Dala, you guys have packages on the way from Australia to you. They were a long time coming. Of course, they were back from the burn event leftovers. All these beautiful tokens made by the Mandag Woodius. We gave a bunch of those away. We have a load more to give away. I'm gonna have a think about what we're gonna do, about how we're gonna give away. I never got my butt from last week. Reckon throw it back on the wheel. So Climber, you definitely didn't get your butt because you didn't have the trust line set. So if you don't have the trust line set, that prize rolls across to the NFT holders. So you didn't get it, but it was a prize in the NFT holders giveaway. So that's how that works. Just for anybody who is new to the stream. So the 2 things that happen. So let's say you win an NFT and I send it to you and you don't accept that within 1 month. Then I'm going to take that back and we're going to put it back on the whirly dirly. But if it's tokens and I try and pay your wallet, I'll try a second time. Within those 2 attempts, if I cannot pay you because you don't have a trust line, we take those tokens away and we add them to the NFT holders giveaway, which I haven't drawn for this week, so that's going to be drawn after the stream, and then we'll get the next one up straight after that. I still got to be saying my shirt makes him happy. That's good, man. It's your words. I'm wearing your words on my chest, bro. So it's no homo, but it's it's all love, my man. I was so like, when I had the idea, I was like, fuck yeah, man, this is perfect. Why have I done this already? So it makes me proud. And Dodes, Junes, Crypto, one of the OGs of this stream, that's for sure. He's been with us for years, and he gets a win. All right, my little spreadsheet's lagging. I was like, Dodes, I don't have your wallet address, but no, I definitely do. So you're locked in. We're going to roll across into game number 2. We're just playing the standard maps today, guys. So it'll be nice and quick to load them up. The other thing that I haven't mentioned is the winner. Now I'm wondering if I have it up on the Whirly Durly. I don't think I do. Hold on 1 second. Because I definitely bought the tokens. I just don't think I added them to the Whirly Durly. The map is loaded though, guys. So exclamation mark and play. I did not. So last week our winner, I can't even remember who it was. They nominated Zoj. Okay, so let me slow down. So each week we used to do the meme versus meme competition. We got rid of that. The new giveaway that we are doing is that a Brewster subscription. Thank you so much, Brewster, absolute legend. So each week now what we're doing is the person who wins the most times through marbles or the trivia. So let's say you get 2-3 wins and you've won more than everybody else, you get to nominate an XRPL token to purchase at 5 XRP market price. So we're just going to market buy 5 XRP of those tokens, add them up to the Whirly Durly for the next week. The first week we did this, it was Surreals who won. He voted for Schmeckles. Last week, I can't remember who won. So whoever you are, let me know, because my memory is fleeting and I cannot recall. But you voted for Zoj. So what I'm going to do, I'll show it and do it live on the screen. I'm going to get a second slice of Zoj up. So I've just hit duplicate. I'm going to change this because it's not 2.587, it was 2.337 billion. And that is the winner of what's the 12th of July. So that's from the winner of 12th of July. We'll get another winner up today. It could be 2 people, and we could be doing 2 5 XRP purchases if there's like an equal first, but it has to be someone who has more than 1 win. So let's say we go through the whole stream, which I don't think has ever happened, and just that everybody just gets 1 win. It's like even and equal. Then we're going to have to look for a different way. Maybe we'll put up a vote in the chat, something along those lines. But Dodes, Junes, Crypto, you get a nice and peaceful spin. This is your spin for the first prize of the day. Everyone else, exclamation mark and play. And a Deep Pulse Glow. So I saw these are minting on XRP Cafe. That's not the name of the collection though. That's the name of the NFT. So we've got a few of them from this artist. They look beautiful. I think the guy's like Funny XRP or something like that. I can't remember his username, but I love the artwork. I thought they were beautiful. So we'll learn more about that as the stream goes on. I'll go and have a look. Scarbone dropping a sub, and we got a hype train going, my friends. The stream's only started. We're already pumping. Let's go! Exclamation mark and play. Get your marbles loaded up for game number 2. We've already maxed out again. Game 1 was under 90. We're looking towards the 100 marble mark now. 98. I'll give you guys a second while I go and get the vote up for peace or chaos. Now, what this vote will do, you have to be on Twitch, of course, to vote. It will be on Twitch. I'll just mute myself. It will give you an opportunity to say peace or chaos, so you have your say. Peace means the Whirly Durly will stay as it is. Chaos means we will shuffle the Whirly Durly. Pump it up, baby. You guys need to tell me if the XRP chart starts pumping. Peace or chaos. Peace. All right, that vote is live. So that winner of game number 2 will be subjected to the vote. We'll either shuffle the Whirly Durly or leave it as it is. We're going to hit that start button. 15-second countdown. 105 marbles loaded up and ready to go.
Well, then get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together.
Amen. Amen. All right, 106 is our new max. That's 106 schmeckles guaranteed to get burned. Stone said, coffee and crypto with Stone. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Times. Only on X. If you can't wait a week to talk to me, go and talk to Stone every weeknight.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
Kane Buddy in the lead, pushing forward. Toonami's there in second place. Neo Matrix in third as we see Tender fall off. Gotta be's on the other side. Tim the Drummer! What's the technical difficulties we're experiencing? Maybe it's your marble not doing well. As Xavier takes the lead. Xavier pushing through. Oh, nearly got stomped on by that red marble. The music sounds quite low. Some background tunes. Someone called it.
Water, you dehydrated bitch.
Pouring or coffee. There's water in coffee. That's the best you're gonna get, PP. All right, Xavier Blaster fighting it out for first place. Whew, that's still super hot. Wow. All right. The Genius Act. Did the Genius Act get signed? Does anyone have confirmation? I saw that Stuart Alderati was over there, and I saw Brad post about it. I just don't know if it's... Yeah, it's been finalized. Fan-fucking-tastic. There you go. The Genius Act. The CBDC killer. The stablecoin Pro Act has been passed, has been signed. The beauty about it, why it's so exciting, of course, is because Ripple have partnered with Circle, USDC. We've also got, of course, RLUSD, two significant stable coins that lead straight back to the XRPO. So very exciting. I've no idea what this map is, but it looks like the marbles are launching and it's the furthest away is the winner. So this is a new map on the standard maps. We got Tayshaun in the lead. So it didn't really matter who was in the lead. It's all about where you play. So this is similar to that bullseye map that we play. And Tayshaun's up there. There's still a few more to come. We'll just leave the camera there. Ripple them nipples, says Surreals. And Hodl Vision says, it got signed, baby. Eartha takes the lead. White Zoob shoots, but Eartha 101. I think you've got it in the bag. We're just waiting for that guy there, XN She Hatter. And I believe your marble is stuck, and we're going to have to wait for the flame to come and consume you. And I can't see the flame. Where is that flame? So we might just have to hustle along. So I'm going to get you into the spreadsheet. Oh, there we go. It's finished up. Eartha 101. You are locked in, and I forgot to put the A at the end of your name. All right, you're locked in, and we are going to get a chaotic spin for you. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. Surreals, I feel like Surreals made sure it was chaotic, adding some channel points into his vote. So Eartha, you're going to get a chaotic vote. Everyone else, exclamation mark play. The third map has been loaded. And look at that, it's bullseye. So we're getting two maps where it doesn't matter how fast you are. It's all about how accurate you are. As we take it across to the whirly dirly, we minimize it. We'll shuffle it 3 times or 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Maximize it. And Eartha 101, this is your spin. Good luck. I think XRP is about to go for a run as Eartha takes the Moon Boys NFT, number 13. Looks like he's got some mushies there dangling on his finger.
Let's get ready to rumble!
So I'll quickly show you guys what I was tracking and why I think there's a bit of a breakout happening.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit.
So I was looking at this trend line here. Maybe a little bit better position would be to there. Right? So it was sort of coming up and getting rejected, coming up and getting rejected, coming up and getting rejected. And this looks like a clean breakthrough of that trend line.
Let's get ready to rumble!
So I think for confirmation for me would be once we start to beat that there, if I can move it, fucking hell. Oh, I'm so bad with trend lines. Like, if we start to surpass that level, I think it's pretty much certain that we're going to have a little run. But how high do we go? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we've got enough in us to really break through for another all-time high. I think we might have some cooling off this weekend. But hey, in the short term, it's looking really positive. And look at that. We got a new max already. We went from game 1, game 2, and now game 3 even higher. Schmeckles Marbles joining in. We've got our prizes drawn. We are ready for game number 3. So we're hitting the start button. Countdown's begun. Exclamation mark and play for any stragglers. Get your marble loaded. Let's go. Mrs. Corner's Toasty v Reality just making it in 119. What a big old number. Who's already lost in their guessing competition? Who's already guessed too low? These are some nice numbers, my friends. With Schwack popping out first, but of course, guys, like I said, it doesn't matter how fast you are here. It's all about your accuracy. The Destroyer's out. Grimsies, welcome on in. You've missed this map, but don't worry, you can jump in on the next one. OX Tubes out. Mr. Sand says quite a few are already gone. You underestimated the XRPL, my friends. The XRPL is fucking woken up, guys. Get ready, because this is only the start, right? This is just like the people who've been active. There's still people who've been like sleeping, who are going to start to come and start showing up after they've been missing in action for a long time. I dare say, we're going to see some rugged fuckers come back. So we have the duty as older people who have been around for a longer time. Not about age, I mean like who have been around and hanging out for a longer time. It's our duty to try and call out these fuckers who have rugged, left, come back to ensure that the new people on the XRPL do not get caught out. Do not get scammed. Talking about scams, Thoth, congratulations. You're not a scam, Thoth. You're an absolute fucking legend. So Thoth has actually found us through the Shroomies project, I believe. So welcome in, sir. We're going to get another random track for game number 4. We're going to take it across to the Whirly Durly shortly. Let me just say something. The big fucking scam happening right now, guys. And it's happened to me 3 times, I think, in just the last week and a bit, is people will like drop into your DMs. People with good followings that like follow a whole bunch of people that you know as well. But what it is their accounts have been hacked. And it seems to be more and more common. So it's someone who's in the XRPL community, their account gets hacked, and then that person who's hacked them starts to contact people in their list, people with a lot of followers, and starts saying, "Oh, I love your work," and starts complimenting you. And you're just thinking it's some like person in the XRPL who's giving you compliments. So it's like making you feel all good about yourself. And then they're like, "Oh, check out this link and check out this, or let's have a meeting and talk about something." And they'll send you, like, usually it's like a StreamYard link, but I've also received a Zoom link. And I think they're the main 2 that I've seen. But they're potentially just any link, right? They can fake links, make links look like whatever they want to try and infiltrate your system. So beware, guys. Do not fucking click links, particularly from someone who's just shown up in your inbox, not somebody you know, who you've shared some time with. I think that warning is particularly prudent for people who are project leads or have big followings. So just be careful out there, guys. Even on X, doesn't matter where it is. We always talk about not clicking links in like Discord and Telegram, but even on X, beware of links. I will say as well, you can't use fucking like link checkers. So if you don't know, there's like websites where you can say like, check this link. That's usually what I type into Google, check this link. And you get these websites where they will review the link and they'll tell you, is there any like scams happening there? Is there any like reported scams, or is there any like malware that's linked to that website? But these links are like overcoming those checks. So they're able to fucking manipulate shit. It's really dangerous out there, guys. Just be careful. But most of all, let's try and rally together around these scammers who have come in, left, or even just scams that look super obvious to us. I am part of a really cool Discord group that is looking out for the XRPL, trying to find those scammers, report them back to our communities. It's a whole bunch of project leads in there. So we're actively thinking about it, guys. And if you're a project lead or you're somebody who's just really interested in catching out these scammers, reach out to me and I can get you added to that group for sure. What are we doing? Thoth, I haven't even drawn your prize. Everyone else, exclamation mark and play. And my man Thoth. If I can find the whirly early, there it is. We're giving it a spin. Good luck. Thoth, there he is. He goes 100%. So many scammers. Definitely be careful. And Thoth, you get some carrots from the XR Donkey Project. I know you can do things with these over on the... I'm going to forget the name. The Opulence X. Opulence X. I don't use it much, so I always forget its name. But you can use these at Opulence X and get extra things. I don't really know. So you're going to have to do your due diligence. Let me grab you the trust line though, my friend. So this is for Thoth. Thoth, please add that trust line. And we'll get you those 500,000 carrots from the man, Dr. Donkey, who doesn't fucking turn up to these streams anymore, that motherfucker. He's the biggest troll, so we can troll him back whenever we can. But he's an absolute legend. I do have all the time in the world for Adam. And he's looking over at things on other blockchains, but he's still got a bunch of stuff on the XRPL. And look at that, another max. We are going from max to max. 125 in the arena right now. 126 with Locked Luck joining. I'm going to hit that start button. 15-second countdown. Incognigus jumps in. That's 127. The map is called Taking Flight. And look at that legend's name in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Not only a legend, a handsome man. A man who I talk to often. And who is a world of wisdom. 9 to 5 freedom. Clint. Absolute fucking legend, that guy. And Mr. Zam takes the lead. The multitasking man, Mr. Zam. Toonami taking an early retreat. Not yeeted yet, just hanging out in a part of the forest of the map. Awesome Amy dropping the Pedro beat. And it looks like Mr. Zam still got the lead. Looks like Katie on that side of the map. Mr. Zam on the right side. Mr. Zam landing in first. Making his way up, but Katie takes the lead for now. Eating some pasta. Mr. Zam over on the other side. They're fighting it out. Jeray Day is there as well. But Katie's looking good. Don't bounce too hard. And Jeray Day takes the lead now. I'm not going to pretend to be able to read that. You're going to have to type it into chat. But that PFP looks like it's got some really important words to it. LJ's there just behind Jeray Day. But here comes Jeray Day landing in and taking out game number 4. Locked in, loaded. We're going to game number 5, guys. Game number 5, 3 winners, first, second, and third place. The Castle Siege is the map that has been randomly chosen. What did Mr. Sand say? I took some LSD! Jesus Christ! Mr. Sand! Mate, you're gonna get triggered by me screaming. There is no spoon, Mr. Sand. What? Who the fuck takes LSD these days? That's crazy, bro. Oh my god. Yield farming on Opulence, says Lep. That's for the carrots token. Will, I love you, man. Ace Magic says those links look suspicious about the trust line I was posting. Guys, 100%. Don't fucking trust me. Go to xrpl.services, click the tokens button, and then type and search for the token trust line you need to find. That's absolutely spot on. It's exactly what we're talking about. I guess I post a link for the lazy people, or the people who trust me, but don't even trust me. Don't trust anyone. Trust the person in the mirror. Strengthen yourself.
So little.
All right, exclamation mark and play. Get those marbles loaded up. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. Gotta be says, made this comment so much better. Oh, the ha-ha-has made it better. Oh my goodness. I wanna see what Will's seeing. Lightweight. Has anyone tried methylene blue? I feel like we're talking about that either last week or the week before. All right, exclamation mark and play. We've got to go draw a winner though. Dre Day. Let's see what you've won, brother. Here we go. Ooh, a 70s Ripple NFT. Yellow on Midnight Blue, I think that one is. NFT 24.
No, listen.
Ripple them nipples. Yeah, it's been a weird collection, that one. But what I've noticed is people aren't really like dropping the floor price. So it's like, hey, if you can retain some value, that's usually what we're looking for. A lot of the other NFT collections, they've just like either, if the ones around that 1 XRP mark, they've either just lost their floor, like the floor's just dropped through completely, or they're like rebuilding, like to heights. So we're sort of stuck in this place where if I'm looking for cheap NFTs, there's not that much opportunity out there right now, but there are some, and we've got them up there on the Whirly Dirly for sure. Like those Prince NFTs, they're minting around the 1 XRP mark. I want to also find the name of that collection that I was mentioning before. And as I jumped onto my screen, there's something else I want to talk about. Something quite exciting. Where are they? Okay, it's called Gutter Gallery Vibes. Is that collection? I will bring it up on the Whirly Dirly screen. So this is the one that I was talking about, minting for 1 XRP. The XRP funny guy. I knew it had funny in the name. I couldn't remember his name properly. Let me go to the other page. But I just love this. Don't get me wrong. I know it's AI art. But there's a lot of unique pieces in here, and they're fucking beautiful. I reckon it's worth 1 XRP. Right? Anyway, you might not, but you're going to get one today, potentially.
No.
Can I pet that dog? Hey, Patrick's in the house.
No, he's like,
He is the Mountain Magnet Man. Or the Magnet Man. I don't know why I add Mountain in there. All right, do we have a new max? 125 here. What was the last game? I fucking didn't write it down because I'm a... all right, I'm writing down 125, but we might get some more in. Who caught the last game? How are my moderators? The ones that aren't under the influence of drugs. Oh, he still gets it. 127. 128 says Icor. Let's see if we can get it here. Come on, guys. Exclamation mark and play if you haven't dropped it yet. We got 3 winners coming up. First, second, and third place. The start button's been hit. The countdown's begun. 126 marbles loaded up currently. We got a video of Sophie. Just gonna mute that. And we're gonna watch Sophie.
Say have a good day, Daddy. Have a good day. Have a good day. Say love you, Daddy. Bye. Bye.
It was hard to see. I don't know why the camera hates playing videos on my phone. Let's get that music back. Gets awkward without the music. Blaster 40 was in the lead, gets pushed back. John takes the lead now. A whole bunch of marbles got yeeted right at the start. But John charging. And of course, it's the top 3. There's only 89 of you left. I'm going to have 127 as the max. Oh, 128. So there has been a confirmation. It is 128. So we didn't quite get there this game. But 128 is the number of marbles we will be... the number of marbles we'll be burning. The number of schmeckles we'll be burning. I think I've lost my marbles. And of course, it's the correlated number to the guessing competition. There's a funny video in our chat in Telegram. Jun looking solid. Oh, as I say, that gets pushed back. Sort of like just peeking at my notifications and the XRP chart. So it stayed above that trend line. It's looking positive. It's just not got much aggression to it. Toonami's coming through. Jun pushed back. Toonami takes the lead. Now, Toonami, this account here, is actually a feeder for the NFT holders giveaway. And V-Reality moves in. V-Reality looking good. V-Reality, too much! Too much speed! Toonami gets stuck! Who's next? It's Scarbone, Bryce, Eldon, Jun. Toonami's moving again. Gets exploded. I feel like Toonami's still going to get the win. Here we go. All right, so that's a prize for the NFT holders giveaway. Jun stuck now. Fitzy's coming through. Grimsies. Let's get a win for Grimsies on their first stream. Come on, Grimsies. Let's go. All right, Grimsies coming through for second place. And is it going to be Tutti? And Tutti comes in third place. This is not the OG Tutti. This is the new Tutti. Tutti 589. And let's fucking go. Let's get you guys in. That was like exactly the same time. Leo and Dudes and Dodes. Schmeckles prize for that one. Then we go Grimsies. All right, Grimsies. You need to get your activated XRPO wallet across so we can get you paid. Either send it through in the chat or send through a DM. Either or. Someone said that is the OG. That's Schwack. Schwack saying that's the OG. Are you sure? So what's the other Tutti's name? They're not here. There's only one Tutti here. So we'll call them the OG because there's the only one here. Tutti. All right, we're going to bring up map number 6. All right, XRP is pushing a bit more. Map number 6, exclamation mark and play. Mad Killer says, I'm so thankful to be a part of this community. Hope everyone's having a great day. Absolute legend, brother. Thanks for being here, my man. Mad Killer, fucking legend. Exclamation mark and play. Speaking about fucking legends, can we go look at this fucking legend? There's 2 fucking legends in this, right? The first is the man on the screen.
Remember what happened to XRP Electric tokens in 2021 after the XRP bull run? History repeats itself, and here's the chart on Schmeckles. Yeah, it does look like it's broke out.
Miss Money. That's a that's a kid's YouTube thing that I put on for Sophia. But this is our Schmeckles YouTube page, right? And this is run by our moderator who is currently under the influence of things and substances. He's our man, Will, and he has been running it. And I'm just so proud of him because this video, where is it? 12,000 views. In 1 week, fucking 12,000 views. So Zach Rector was talking about us, and that was all thanks to Gotta Be. This is what I said. There's 3 fucking legends. Zach Rector, Gotta Be, Will Sanderson. You fucking legends. Absolutely love you so much. But Zach's been talking about us quite a lot. So a massive shout out to Zach Rector, guys. If you don't follow Zach, go give him a follow. He's got a lot of alpha that he gives out. But the beauty is he doesn't only talk about these major tokens. He also dives in to the XRPL, the XRPL tokens. He talks about Zoj. He talks about Schmeckles. He's a fucking legend. And man, I got like a whole bunch of DMs of people like accusing me of paying Zach. I did not fucking pay Zach. Guys, I've got a fucking family to feed. I've got a roof to keep above my head. I've got fucking crazy electricity bills, gas bills. I don't have money to pay Zach Rector. I'll tell you that much. I'm trying to make my money through the XRPL, through the XRP chart. That's what I'm doing. But I'm definitely not paying off Zach Rector. So I just need to say that live and publicly. Zach is just a fucking legend, man. He sees what's coming, right? He sees that the XRPL has a shitload of potential. So much potential. All these tokens, they're not listed on centralized exchanges. Some of them are, but they're not great. Like, even we have this like really obscure centralized exchange that's listed us. But we're talking about the major centralized exchanges. None of us are on them. So that's going to start coming in the future. That's going to bring so much volume, so much attention to this space. This space is like a ticking time bomb ready to blow up. Zach recognizes it. We talk about it all the time. Our future is exciting, guys. It's so exciting. So that video, big shout out to Zach, of course, to our man Gotta Be, to our man Will Sanderson. It's fucking exciting times. All right, let's shut this James Ray guy up and let's get back to the games. We've got to draw some prizes, do some Rick and Morty trivia questions. We've got the map loaded, guys, so you can keep on hitting exclamation mark and play. Get your marbles loaded up. It will be game number 6, the next game. We're going to start with the first prize. This is a prize for the Schmeckles Holders giveaway, which we're going to get up after the stream. And it looks like one of those NFTs we just spoke about from XRP Funny Guy. NFT 36. All right, we waved goodbye to that one. Concrete Haze. Next up is Grimsies. Grimsies, welcome to the stream. Like I said, we need your activated XRPL wallet, please. And look at this. 5 XRP worth of X-Me. What a beautiful way to kick off your Schmeckles streaming experience, the XRPL game show. And we've got the X-Meme man himself in the chat. Of course, our man Stone, Coffee and Crypto with Stone, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Grimsies, you need this trust line. This is the X-Meme trust line. I hope I just posted the right one. Oh, I grabbed it and then I wasn't really thinking. It was in autopilot. Yeah, it is the right one. That's the X-Meme trust line. Of course, you don't need to trust me. Let's fucking quickly do it. We're going to say goodbye to this. Goodbye to that X-Meme prize. There's still more X-Meme prizes up there. And we're going to quickly just go through this. Look at that. xrpl.services/tokens. You can't see that. Let me change the page. xrpl.services/tokens is what you type into your browser. You press enter. You don't need to fucking trust any link I type in. All right? Once this page loads, you come down to this search bar. You click on it. And you type in X-Meme. And then you're confronted with a shitload of tokens. Holy shit, did you know this, Tony? There are so many there. So what I can say is the actual X-Meme wallet ends with YXW. So it's this one here. This is the real one. This X-Meme coin, I've got no fucking idea what it is, but it's actually got more holders than the actual X-Meme, which is insane. But look at that number of trust lines on the real X-Meme. So that's how you can tell, guys. The one with the most trust lines is the real one. The one with the most DEX offers is the real one. That's our X-Meme right there. The one with the Zaman KYC, that's the real one. But this is not just for X-Meme, guys. This is for, it's an X-Meme meme. That's fucking hilarious. That's Ace Magic. That's a fucking good one. But you can do this with anyone. Of course, you can do this with Schmeckles. No one's been brave enough to have the fucking crazy Schmeckles in their name. It's too obscure, right? If you're trying to scam people, you want something easy to remember. But Schmeckles sits there alone with our depleting supply of 535k, 11,957 trust lines, over 10k holders. But look at that. X-Meme's got more DEX offers than us. Isn't that fucking interesting? I don't know what that means. Maybe it means that Schmeckles has got a shitload of holders. People who don't want to depart from their beautiful Schmeckles. So I hope that's the case. But of course, like I said, any XRPL token, this is where you go, guys. xrpl.services/tokens. This is where I grab the trust lines from when I post them in the chat. But of course, please don't trust me. Don't trust anyone. Do your own due diligence. Find that shit for yourself. But of course, our man Grimsies, I did post that link for you, so I hope you did grab it. And Tutti589, this is your spin. Everyone else, exclamation mark and play. You can keep loading up your marbles. I've got a triple X-Meme token, says Tim. Tutti! I feel like that's Stone on a Saturday night after a few too many drinks is triple X-Meme. NFT number 3, a Rayonian. One of the much older NFT collections on the XRP ledger. All right, we say goodbye to that, guys, and we have reloaded our trivia cards. We've made it through all of the cards, so we're back to a shuffled deck. Leb, absolutely right. Yoniverse from Yoni. I haven't actually seen Yoni in a while, and she hasn't rugged. She's just probably not on my radar anymore. But she's an absolute legend. I think she's over in Sweden. Really sweet human being. All right. Who was the anchor of Opposite News? Guys, this is Rick and Morty Trivia. First correct answer on the screen gets a spin of the Whirly Durly. I feel like we've asked this question before, but it is a bit of an obscure one. Who was the anchor of Opposite News? Ooh, XRP still looking good. Hey, Faith XRP! Michael Thompson. Perfect. Perfect. Faith, you are in the spreadsheet. And this is your spin. Just a single schmeckle for you, Faith. And that permanent slice stays up there, so we don't remove it. We just press close. Surreals has got a joke, so let's read Surreals' joke. Prepare yourselves, because sometimes these can get dirty. 2 schmeckles walk into a bar. Both of them order a drink at the same time. The bartender looks confused. With 16 years of security under my belt, I took care of the problem and walked out of the bar with 2 schmeckles in my bag. All right. That's not where I thought. I was waiting for the dick joke, but hey, it's just all about Surreals bagging up some schmeckles. All right, the second Rick and Morty trivia question. We'll have 2 more after game number 10. Ooh, this one's an easy one. Get your fucking fingers ready. This is a speed test. How do Rick and Morty travel from dimension to dimension? Who's fast? Ooh, Space Juice gets it. Yes, portals is technically correct, but the device is a portal gun. So very nicely done, Space Juice. And we're not talking about the juice boxes that you drink in the mornings, like a beautiful orange juice or sensational apple juice full of sugar, but delicious. We're talking about a dookie, the poop that comes out of your butt. That's what we're talking about. It always reminds me of Joe Dirt. Like, that's a giant piece of space poop. It's probably not the exact quote, but Space Juice, this is your spin. Good luck. Is Joe Dirt an obscure reference? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? And look at this! X-Meme on fire! Another 1 million X-Meme prize. It's such a big fucking prize. And of course, this is sponsored directly from Stone himself, guys. We love Joe Dirt. There you go. Surreals knows what it is. Good movie, says Leo. I don't know if it's a good movie by today's standards, but back when I was a kid, fuck, it made me laugh. My little brother used to love that movie. We used to piss ourselves watching it. All right, the semi-permanent slice, guys, which that means we say goodbye to it for today. We'll see it back again next week. Space Juice, do you need the trust line? Let me know. If not, we'll just keep on cracking through. Game number 6 on your screen now, guys. We're back to marbles. 127 on the screen. 128 was the max. If you haven't yet, exclamation mark and play is what you need to hit. We're also still waiting on Grimsy's wallet. So Grimsy, get your wallet through. Start button's been hit. The countdown's begun. There we go. We've got a new max here on game number 6. Life's a garden, dig it, says Tim the drummer. Tsunami says it's all gone. I don't know what you're talking about. 1 million X-Meme is a crazy bonus. Yeah, that's from Mr. Zam. It is. It's fucking wild. And the fact that we've got it up there each week is wild.
Money don't jiggle jiggle.
It folds.
I like to see you wiggle wiggle for sure. And make me wanna dribble dribble. You know,
Ooh, Yoda too much, bro. Schwack too much as well. Connie and Tony too much. The Collect too much. Look at all you fasters. You fast marbles. The thorny prick is in the lead, but not for long, because Watsana's on this map, and on this track, I should say, and Mark Zach Pogi as well. What was his name? Thorny prick? That's such a good username. It's like offensive, but not offensive at the same time. All right, it looks like the Schmeckles marble might be in the lead, at least for now. Need some more coffee, I'd say. Shinobi takes the lead. Hey, Patrick's drinking some rum, are you? I've always heard that rum makes you violent. Rum produces violent drunkenness. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but it's something that I've been told. Shinobi's looking good for this one. It is one winner per game for 6, 7, 8, and 9, like we said earlier. And Shinobi takes out game number 6. So far, all winners have been unique, guys. Shinobi 0588, you are locked and loaded, ready for game number 7. And of course, 130, the new max. I nearly forgot to write it down, but 130. Locked in. That would be tequila, says Scarboat, and Surreals agrees. I fucking hate tequila. My little sister drinks tequila like it's water. But for me, nah. Mr. says in Australia for sure. Yeah, we got that Bundy rum. It's fucking like... It's fighting liquor. Tequila makes clothes fall off, says Toasty. Toasty, remember to bring some tequila when we catch up, brother. All right, exclamation mark and play. I did get to video chat. I got to see the General, Toasty, Darla, Ryan. Who else was there? I think it was you four. Was anyone else there at the time? But Toasty just comes into the video chat, just like head on the side. Just looking all fucking cute and shit. He's such a handsome motherfucker. And I think they're all hanging out. Are you guys still hanging out? They all got to hang out at Kelly's, the K-Buddy. The K-Buddy hangout. So all you people that didn't get a invite, drop into K-Buddy's DMs. I'm joking. Yeah, the General Rich was there. I did say him. I did mention him. Exclamation mark and play. Please don't spam K-Buddy. I'm so sorry, Kelly. All right, we'll go across to the Whirly Durly. Shinobi, this is your spin. Still waiting on Grimsies. Grimsies, get your wallet into my DMs, bro. Oh, you're still at Kelly's cabin. Ooh, some Zoj for your bag. 500 million Zoj. That is a permanent slice. I'm going to drop in the Zoji trust line. That's the Zoj trust line. Make sure you have that. No trust line, no prize. Pretty straightforward. Let's get back into the games. This will be game number 7. Exclamation mark and play if you have not hit it yet. 130 is the max. We're sitting at 110 so far. Where are the other 20 people? Where have you gone? Here comes a few. Little Chefs in the house. I think we got a Little Chef NFT still up there on the Whirly Durly. Let's have a look-see. I actually cannot tell. It might be up there, it might not be. I definitely need my glasses. Hey, maybe not. Maybe we've given away all the Little Chef NFTs already. I think that might be the case. All right, how are we looking? 119 marbles. The star button's been hit. The countdown's begun. 120 now with Tutti joining. This is game number 7. 1 winner for 7, 8, and 9. Game number 10, 5 winners when we get there. And then 2 Rick and Morty trivia questions. So 130 remains the max. Did anybody guess 130 in the Will Sanderson guessing competition? So you know that second line that I drew, the horizontal line? We just got rejected there. Or just below it, I should say. It's going to be interesting to see. We do sometimes see, like, with XRP, probably with all charts, but I'll speak on behalf of XRP, but we sometimes see the price spike above trend lines and then get rejected back down. So it's not always just because we beat the trend line a guaranteed run. Would it be nice? It'd be nice to get a run during the stream. I'm gonna reach out to Grimsies. Fitzy's there. Taco Tiona. Hey, we got someone with a PFP doxing themselves. Welcome on in, Taco Tiona. I don't know if this is your first time with us. It's definitely the first time I've looked at your beautiful smiling face. Looks like there's a UFO in the background as well. Is that what it is? If that's a UFO, you're fucking my kind of person. Let's fucking go. Fitzy's really pushing, trying to get there. Oh, Fitzy, no, still good, still good. So it's Taco Tiona and Fitzy fighting it out. But there's the finish line. So I think it's going to be Taco Saturday or Taco Friday for some. As Tiona comes through. Oh, falls down. Gems Robles gets yeeted. Fitzy's there now. All right, so it's anyone's game again. Toasty's in the mix. V-Reality's there. Toasty, out of nowhere, takes the win. There we go. I'm so sorry, Taco Tiona. But Toasty says, get out of my way. I want this victory. And he claims it for himself. Toastman Tech. Locked in, my brother. We're going to draw you a prize shortly. Let's just bring up game number 8. The Temple of Steve. Did somebody say Darla fell out of something? Darla fell out of the golf cart while it was moving. And she was driving by herself. I hope you're okay, Darla. That sounds fucking bad. That sounds awful. That sounds like a concussion. I hope you're alright. You golfers and your booze. That's the problem. You're not meant to booze and golf. Or maybe you are meant to. Oh, that sounds... I'm assuming she's okay because she's here. And she's in good spirits. And she did a post earlier. It's called liquid courage in America. It's called liquid courage everywhere, brother. Alright, someone's been having a tough time and deserves hugs, possibly ice cream and naps. I don't know who that is, but hell yeah. Hugs, naps, ice cream. That's my kind of day. Toasty goes, I'm sad I didn't get to see Darla fall out. Hey, Grimsies, wherever the fuck you are, get your activated XRPL wallet through. Alcohol was definitely a factor, says Toasty. I hope it wasn't like a Johnny Knoxville golf cart crash, says Cam. Fucking Johnny Knoxville's a name I haven't heard in a while. But talking about Toasty, this is your spin, bro. Let's see what we get. You get a baby rare alien. Some evil radiating from his eyes. NFT number 21. This has been a collection that sort of like bounces in the 1 XRP range and I snipe them. And then it goes up to like the 2, 3, 4, 5 XRP. So like, if I can get them for cheap, I try and grab them because then you guys get a better resale value. Or if you fucking like the art, you get another NFT into your collection, right? All right, so back to the gameplay we go. Don't forget, guys, if you ain't loving, you ain't living. And on the back, don't forget, you're loved. You are absolutely loved. There is a charity that has You Are Enough on the back. And those shirts and hoodies sold like crazy. But whether you deem yourself to be enough, I feel like that's a personal journey. I don't feel like that's for a third party to say you are enough. So I'm sort of on the fence with the You Are Enough saying. But you are loved. Abso-fucking-lutely. I love you. Jesus loves you. Your mama loves you, hopefully. There's some shit mums out there. What I will say is type in fucking exclamation mark and play right now. Get your marbles loaded up. Get yourselves ready to win some prizes. This will be game number 8. Oh, thank you, Amy. I made it myself. In Leb's case, your grandmother loves you, but you live in a lie. You're not telling her the truth all the time, my friend. Like some of those responses to the scammers in your DMs. Lev sent me this post. I can't remember if that was public or not. But it was like he was just ripping into this scammer. And I was like, Leb, go show your grandma. Exclamation mark and play. I do have Grimsy's Grimsy's XRPL wallet. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a review before we get started. It is not activated, Grimsy. I am unable to pay a wallet that is not activated, so make sure you get that activated ASAP. If the wallet is not activated, you sacrifice your prize. There has been new Rick and Morty episodes each week, guys. I don't know if many of you have been watching. The latest one was a Jerry episode. I'm pretty sure that was the latest one. It was a decent episode. Like, Jerry's not my favorite character, but this was a good episode. It was a solid episode. All right, exclamation mark and play. 121 marbles ready to do battle. The start button's been hit. The countdown has begun. What? Surreals guys, that's a serious Coldplay, if you ask me. Tiara dropping some absolute facts in the chat. Tiara has said, love yourself, and then you can provide it to others. And that's absolutely true, guys. If you don't love yourself,
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
then how are you going to be able to love others? Climber says, Grimsy's is my nephew. I can vouch for him. He may not know what he's doing yet. Hold on. I'm walking him through it. Climber, can I activate your nephew's wallet for you? Is that cool? Let me know, Climber. I love that. I love that you're getting your nephew involved. And if you accept, I'll get that activated now. And then we can get him paid. What did he win? He wants some X memes. So he needs to get it activated and add the trust line. Charcoal Barbecue Bro says market structure bill next. Can you tell us a little bit about that, Charcoal Barbecue Bro? I have no idea what it is. And I feel stupid for not knowing. So, I'll ask the stupid questions on behalf of everyone. If you can tell us a little bit more. All right, we're fighting over who activates it now. Gotta be's like, let me activate it. Climber is a dear friend of mine that climbed towers with in Alaska. So Climber, he won some X meme. So he needs the X meme trust line. He also obviously needs to activate it. And it sounds like Gotta Be. Obviously, I'm running the stream, so Gotta Be's probably going to beat me to it. But if Gotta Be doesn't activate it, I'll definitely activate it at the end of the stream and get him paid as well. Maybe just work with you, Climber, to get the trust line set. And Tutti is looking good for a win. We are here on game number 8, the second last single player winner game.
Tutti!
Grimsies, I'm going as fast as I can. Slow the fuck down, guys. It's all fast pace here, Grimsies. You need to keep up, bro. All right, El Astra gets the win. Well done, El. Let's get you locked in. And Mr. Zam dropping a sub. Fuck yeah, bro. He comes in, multitasks, and still has time to sub. Absolute fucking legend, Mr. Zam. I hope you can get a win today, man. All right, we're going to march on to game number 9. It will be the final single player winner game. The laboratory. Exclamation mark and play. Kira Balbalosa was a bloody sniper on that one. You got in so fast. Surreal says, if I was a pair of Rick and... Oh, let's wait for the pump it up sound. If I was a pair of Rick and Morty special design shoes by the amazingly talented Milk the Artist, I would personally walk my ass down to the Schmeckles store and buy them out before they're gone. So these shoes, I need to get them a phone, do I, Surreals? What's their budget? Do they have enough? Charcoal Barbecue Bro says okay, what did he say? I want to get the name of the bill before I explain it. the market structure bill. So the market structure bill, and this is the explanation, if I can find it again. It's the US government's bill, which they call the Clarity Act. When it's finally passed all their hurdles, it'll provide rules of the road for digital assets being used in the real world. So we're talking about like tokenizing real world assets, or we're talking about the use of cryptocurrency in like the banking system, in like cross-border payments. Like, is it both or is it one or the other? That sounds fucking awesome. I did hear because the Genius Act took up so much time that any more acts getting passed won't be till like September or something like that. I don't know if there's any truth to that. And my memory may not be serving me either. Either way, guys, exclamation mark and play. Get your marbles loaded. Young L. Well, all of it says charcoal. Just get fucking bullish. Let's go. L, we're going to spin you a prize. Here it comes. And it looks like a bounty hunter. NFT 17. And we go back to the gameplay. This is game number 9, the final game where there's only a single winner. And guys, there is no one who's won more than once so far. So the final say on who gets to dictate the 5XRP market buy of an XRPL token is still up in the air. We've got 119 marbles loaded up. 130 remains the max. Who guessed 130? Or who got the closest? Start button's been hit. The countdown's begun. 119 marbles loaded up. I'm going to have a quick little sneaky peeky. See if I can see who guessed around the 130 mark. I see Orangutanga Bob 127. Boone 132 is pretty close. Dala 122. Fitzy 125. K Newt 133. That's death. Connie and Tony 129. That might be the closest. That's the closest I've seen. Connie and Tony. Oh, Armin! Armin has 130 on the dot. So Armin might get this unless we get a new max. Is Armin here on the stream? Armin, are you here? He's probably got another username here. Hold on, let me check the wallet list. Whoops. Undo. Armin. Oh, I don't even have... Okay, I don't have his Twitter name linked to his wallet address. So he might be here. Oh, it's Dad's Gaming is Armin. There you go. There you go. Very, very nice guess, brother. That might be Schmeckles in the bag. Dad's Gaming is Armin. I wonder if I should quickly link those. It's okay. I'll try and remember. Space Juice is looking for his second win here. Space Juice, will you be the one who dictates the 5XRP spend for next week's loaded token on the Whirly Durly? You're looking good for it. You've won a game already. This will be your second if you can get it done. There is only one winner in this game. XN Shihada is coming through, but Space Juice. Oh no. You're going to stumble at the final hurdle as Mick, out of nowhere, takes the win on game number 9. So still, all winners have been unique so far this stream. And Mick Cop Ella is locked in. Oh, I put an X instead of a C. There you go. You're locked in, brother. And you have that sub. Congratulations.
Emotional
damage. Chard. Yeah, that was game number 9. So we're loading up game number 10. The beauty about game number 10, my friends, is 5 winners coming up. First, second, and third place. The first marble yeeted the last marble to successfully cross the finish line. This map is called Mountain Pass. And we've got Crypto Diamond with the time standard for the Schmeckles stream up in the right-hand corner. Exclamation mark and play is what you need to hit, and we need to go see what Mick has won. So Mick, Whirly Durly's loaded, and this is for you, sir. All right, so XRP is coming back to test that trend line. Let's see if it bounces off it. I don't know if this is going to show, but it looks like it's going to bounce exactly off it. And another bounty hunter. This one with a lightsaber. NFT number 14. Yeah, that's BitGet. That's the charts through BitGet. I did get screwed. So I do futures trading. It's sort of how I get paid outside of my day job to supplement all the money I spend on the Schmeckles project. But I got like limited on my account, so I can't even trade as much as I used to. It's really, really upsetting. But they've just like, I don't know. They've just said, James, you're making too much money. Stop making money. I don't think it's that. I think they've limited all accounts that aren't like in the VIP tier. They're probably trying to like reduce their risk for a crypto bull market, which makes sense, I guess. Like if I was in their shoes, I'd probably be doing the same. Exclamation mark and play, my friends. We've drawn the prize for Mick. We're going to get started very soon. This is game number 10, guys. So we generally see more people joining on a game like this rather than less. But maybe that's the way it's going to roll. Exclamation mark and play if you haven't hit it yet. Gotta Be says it must be an Australian thing because they've never limited mine. It actually could be Gotta Be because BitGet, I do not believe, report to the Australian government. So it could be like they're limiting people who they're not reporting on. So that could be the case. Charcoal Barbecue Bro has sent me a link. Let me go look for the link. Alright, it's not on my personal account. A few messages on the Schmeckles account. And there it is. Alright. Bring it up on the screen. And this is something that's new to me, so I'd love to have a read of it with you guys once it's loaded. All right, so this is Stuart Alderotti, or Alderati, I sometimes say. I actually don't know how to pronounce his surname. Alderotti, seems right. So Stu has said the Genius Act now goes to the president's desk and the Clarity Act moves forward to the Senate. At long last, there's movement on workable, clear frameworks for crypto and stablecoins that will both foster innovation and protect consumers. This is exactly what the American people have been asking for. That's beautiful. Is there any more? No. So that's it. So it's not a whole lot of explanation, but it's something that he's obviously excited about. I will say that, like, when America do things, the world generally listen. So it is very exciting to see. Get back into the gameplay. Game number 10. Are you ready? How are we looking on numbers? 118. The start button's been hit. Let's go. 3 winners, first, second, and third, and then another 2. Let's get ready to rumble, of course. First marble yeeted. Last marble to successfully cross the finish line. 5 prizes. Mick has changed his wallet address, so let's get that updated.
Money don't jiggle jiggle, it folds. I like to see you wiggle wiggle, for sure, and make me wanna dribble dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat, you really like to see it.
Alright. Mick's wallet, the new one, is activated and it's fucking loaded up. That must have taken you ages, Mick, to move all those tokens across. And there are some Schmeckles in there, which is unbelievable to see. Always makes me happy to see Schmeckles in wallets. Scarbone, Pave, yeeted. I don't know if Scarbone was the first. We'll have to wait for the recap. Gotta Be's gone as well. And Spilled Milk takes the lead with Tayshawn there in second place.
No.
Jay's there in third. Toonami, Jure Day.
No, he's sleeping.
It's just such a good soundbite, that one. Mick, you are all sorted, my friend. New wallet is loaded. Can I pet that dog? All right, so XRP's fallen below that trend line. Like I said before, a breakthrough doesn't mean upward actions all the time. And really, my trend line could be dog shit. Some TA guy will be like, James, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And the reality is, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Nothing's financial advice. Tendar looking good. With the Earth Marble.
Money don't jiggle,
Where did
jiggle.
Spilled Milk go?
It folds. I'd like to see you wiggle, wiggle, for sure. And make me wanna dribble, dribble. You know, riding in my Fiat, you really have to see it.
I'm wondering if Spilled Milk got yeeted. So it's Spilled Milk and Tayshawn. They're both missing in action now. Wait, Tayshawn's still there. Cayenne Alia at the front. Stuck behind a boulder. Or stuck behind Stone XRPL. Spilled Milk, you must have been yeeted. From the start to getting killed. Unlucky. Cayenne Alia. Ace Magic bounces over the boulder. With a... Ace, is that you? Is that you in a fancy dress of young Jack Sparrow? Talking about drinking rum before. Ace Magic lands in. Gets it done. We're waiting on 2 more. And then, of course, the final marble to cross the finish line. Let's get Ace into the spreadsheet. Second, Cayenne Alia. Third, Tender. Ace Magic 326 is in with a big old Y across the subscriber button. Cayenne Alia is in. Tender 9595. I think the other 3 were, oh sorry, the other 2 we're gonna have to wait for the summary to come. Oh, that is you, Ace. That's unreal. Makes me happy to see your beautiful faces. All right, Death Comes crossed. Santiki has crossed. Mick is coming through. Toshio Boo gets yeeted. All right, Mick. This is big. Because this means, I believe, let's have a look. Let's confirm it. Mick is there. So, Mick, you are now the leader of the most wins in this stream. So, that may mean you've just secured yourself a vote for the XRPL token that gets purchased. And look at that, Scarbone, the first marble yeeted. You're all locked in, all 5 of you. So we're going to pick a random track. This will be game number 11. There's going to be 2 winners in that game. There it is. On the felt is the map name. Exclamation mark and play. But of course, across to the Whirly Durly, we got those 5 prizes to draw. 2 Rick and Morty trivia questions as well. Ace Magic says, I'm a professional Jack Sparrow impersonator. It's a side gig. Get the fuck out of here. Bro, when are you recording us a video of you dressed as Jack Sparrow talking about Schmeckles? I'll fucking pay you for it as well. Give me a fee, create a video, and let's get this shit done.
Tutti!
Let's do it. We're hustling on the XRPL game show. Stone's interested in it as well. He wants an X-Meme promotion video from the man Ace Magic. That's fucking cool, bro. That is really cool. All right, here we go. Let's get some prizes drawn up. We're starting with you, Ace Magic, Jack Sparrow. I want to see your Jack Sparrow walk. We're going to get you 2,000 ARC, just missing the 10 Schmeckles. But 2K ARC, a solid prize from a very solid project. Ace Magic's going to reach out. Let's fucking go. That's a permanent slice. We're going to leave that baby up there. Cayenne Alia, this is your spin. XRP's bounce back above the trend line. I'd say this is a bullish sign. And look at this. 15,000 XRH tokens. The rabbit hole tokens. Straight for you, Cayenne. Or Kayan. Do you need the trust line? Let me know in the chat. Next up, we're going to remove this bad boy. There's 1 more of them up there. Tender, 9595. This is your spin. And it's a Prince NFT, number 32 for my reference. Mick, your second spin coming right up. Yes, KN needs the XRH trust line. Ooh. Fucked up. A Mazo Buta Mint Z NFT for you, Mick. NFT number 27. And here comes the trust line for XRH. Gotta be's dropping, I'm a professional Brad Pitt lookalike side gig. Tell him he's dreaming. It's a Aussie movie reference for the Aussies out there. Scarbone, this is your spin. I'd say Gotta be's more handsome than Brad Pitt could ever be. Here we go. Scarbone. You're going to get a bot punk. I won this bot punk. I've won it and I'm giving it away. So I won this in the Ruggles Discord. Ruggles just give away fucking so many prizes in their Discord. If you like good XRPL projects, check out Ruggles. Check out their Discord. I think you need to grab some tokens and an NFT. One or the other maybe. I can't remember. But it gets you access into their giveaways. They do Rumble Royale. They do just like the random tick the box, random draw giveaways. But it's a cool project. You see a lot of familiar faces in their Discord as well. All right, that bot punk has been won. And now we move into the 2 Rick and Morty trivia questions, my friends. Charcoal Barbecue Gabroga says, I'm a professional mid-strength beer drinker. Yoda says, I'm a soldier on Call of Duty. What's going on? This is everyone's side hustles. What type of snake swallowed Jerry whole on his adventure with Rick? Very obscure question. It's not an anaconda. It's not a rattlesnake. Gibble? Gibble is correct! Who said Gibble? Faith! Faith goes into 2 wins as well. So now we're equal with Mick and Faith. 2 wins apiece. Mick got 2 wins in marbles. Faith 2 wins in trivia. Trouser snake says death comes. Love it. All right, Faith, this is your second spin. So we may potentially have 2 5 XRP purchases. We'll see how this plays out. Faith just missing the 50 XRP. But you get a That 70s Ripple NFT number 23. And that is locked in. The final Rick and Morty trivia question for today. We're going to make it a hard one. What is the name of the planets that what is the name of the planet, singular, that the Vindicators destroyed to kill Doom Nomatron? Difficult question. I have no idea what the answer is. I had to look at the card. What's the name of the planet that the Vindicators destroyed in order to kill Doom Nomatron? Holy shit, Faith. Faith is killing it on the XRPL, on the Rick and Morty trivia. I don't know why I said XRPL, but Dorian 5, absolutely correct. Faith goes into 3 wins for the stream. Faith is either a Rick and Morty genius or the fastest Googler that you've ever seen. Faith, 3 wins. You are currently in the hot seat to nominate the XRPL token to be purchased for 5 XRP at the end of the stream. And you get yourself a What the Duck NFT. This is a GIF. I've only got a still image here, but when you get that NFT, it will be moving around. That is yours, Faith. Congratulations. And Faith is saying, if I am the winner at the end of the stream, we're buying some Zoj. So we bought Zoj last week. Looks like we're potentially going to buy Zoj again this week. But there is still 5 games to come, starting with game number 11 on your screen now. Exclamation mark and play. If you have not hit it yet, chart is in. The start button's been hit. The countdown's begun. Mr. Zam's in. Fuzzy Drop OG is in. 109. Little Chef makes it 110. Tim the Drummer. Tutti. And 113 is the number. The collect made it in the nick of time. I was meant to mute the microphone then. You got to hear my beautiful sniffle. Ethan in the lead. Rabbits there in second place. It is top 2 from here on out. The next 4 games. 2 winners each. Schwack, Ethan, Rabbit. They're the top 3. The Hoff's coming through though. Falls behind. Now it's Omega Zojin. The mixed chart is there. Ethan's there. Schwack's there. Lightweight's there. Top 2, remember. 1 and 2. Hodl Vision says, such a beautiful smile. It's a coffee stained smile right now. I feel like my teeth are whiter when I don't shave. It's like color difference against my black beard, which is not going to be black for white for much longer. If I was a pirate, I'd be like black beard transitioning into white beard. Or maybe grey beard. Grey beard sounds cooler. Mr. Sands in the lead. Mark Zach Pogie's there. Dad's Gaming coming through, but Rabbit takes the lead now. Deathcom says, I haven't seen my name in the top 10. Dad's Gaming goes straight through. Gets it done. And then the Rabbit in second place. There's our top 2 for game number 11. Dad's Gaming is in, and the Rabbit. Oh, she said sniffle. Such a beautiful sniffle. How did I read that as smile? I'm telling you guys, I need fucking glasses to see properly. I just don't wear them because they always fog up because I get so excited on these streams. But we've got our top 2 for game number 11, so let's move on and go straight into game number 12. The stream is heading towards the pinnacle point of game 15 with 15 prizes. Exclamation mark in place, what you need to do. The Grim Reaper 1983, the time standard on this map. And we got our 2 winners, Dad's Gaming and Rabbit. It's a Rabbit season. Dad's Gaming, let's go. Actually, you know what? Dad's Gaming has a rabbit in his PFP. And Rabbit has a rabbit in his username. There you go. Prince NFT for you, Dad's Gaming. NFT 34. And the Rabbit, this is your spin. 50 XRP still up for grabs. 75 if you are a subscriber like Mario. 11 months straight. It's 2 XRP for the Rabbit. Where is the Rabbit? The Rabbit, you got a sub? I did not write it down. The Rabbit does not have a sub. So if you did, Rabbit, that would be 3 XRP, but of course 2 XRP without the sub. And of course, game 12 is already locked and loaded, guys. Exclamation mark and play if you have not hit it yet. We're about to get started. So I've got a few talking points. Apparently, there's a company called ProShares, which launched its Ultra XRP ETF on July 18th.
Snack time.
That's really fucking interesting. Yeah, that was a big one. The Dubai partnership for tokenizing real estate in on the XRP ledger. Now that was fucking huge. I think it was Brad that posted that. I did share that from my personal account. In the last week, the XRPL EVM sidechain launched and has received 840,000 new wallet addresses. That doesn't sound fucking true. That sounds like a massive exaggeration. I do not understand that point. That's come from Grok. Grok might be drunk. It says the XRPL EVM sidechain launched, enabling Ethereum-compatible contracts and bridging to 80-plus chains. DeFi protocols like Strobe Finance expanded with 840,000 new wallet addresses added. I don't know what you're talking about, Grok. There's no way. There's no way that's right. That needs to be fact checked. Ripple withdrew its SEC cross appeal. We know that. That's not the last week of news. And then looking forward, analysts are eyeing $4.35 for XRP's short-term price amid bull run signals. I like the sound of that. Decisions on spot XRP ETF applications with approval odds at 88% by year end. Key dates are July 21 and 25 could trigger inflows of $4 to $8 billion per JP Morgan's predictions. Holy fuck. We're talking about in this week coming. This has all come from Grok, so take it all like, don't take it as a truth. Nothing else is really great. But that's some pretty bullish news. Like $4.35. If we can hit that this week, fuck. Two new massive all-time highs for the token that is one of the greatest ones the world's ever seen, XRP. All right, are we ready? Game number 12. 117 marbles loaded. The start button's been hit. The countdown's begun. I sort of introduced some news earlier and didn't finish off what I was saying. But some good news for you schmecklers. You schmecklers. You schmeckle holders, you schmeckle NFT lovers. Our next NFT collection, Schwing, has been loaded up onto XRP Cafe. It is under verification, so we can get it in the little drop page on XRP Cafe, so it's easier to find. I dare say I think it's going to mint out fast. There's only 108 of the NFTs, so there's not many. They're going to go for 5 XRP a pop. All the XRP raised will be going towards adding single-sided liquidity to our AMM. So it's going to have a beautiful price benefit. It's also going to get us some liquidity tokens. We originally spoke about burning those tokens, but have since understood that that doesn't have much of an advantage. So what we're going to do is we're just going to keep those liquidity tokens in the vault, along with everything else that we've got in the vault. So it's just going to be a XRP add to our AMM, and we're just going to hold on to those liquidity tokens as part of our vault holdings. There's no plan to sell anything in our vault, so that will just sit there for who knows how long, forever. So it's probably a better way to serve the Schmeckles holders. The Destroyer says, I want one so bad. Please be kind and let me get one. So my goal is to get this collection live next Saturday while the stream is live. And the second goal will be to try and sell out before the stream ends. That'll be fucking cool. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't matter. I think I've put like a minting timeline of 1 year. So you've got 1 year to mint, but it's only 108 NFTs, so they could go fast. I'm probably going to put a limit on like 10 per wallet, so someone doesn't just come in and buy them all. But the idea is 5 XRP each, and that's less than half of what our lowest NFT is selling for at the moment. So I think our floor for our NFTs is about 12 XRP. So we thought 5 XRP gives you a lot of range to potentially resell for a lot higher. That's my thinking. Who knows what happens though? They might sell for less. I don't know. But that's the approach, and that's why it was priced like that. And of course, the artists have been paid in full. So all XRP raised, less the fees to XRP Cafe, will go towards that single-sided deposit into our AMM. All right, we got Achilles and Taupo taking our game number 12. Let's get you guys in. Taupo 82. Scarbone, I'm in at that price. Let's go. And we had the Scarbo junkie. We got Scarbone and we got Scarbo. Both in here. The Destroyer says, I've only got enough XRP for one. So I couldn't even get more if I wanted.
Put it in a backpack. All your shit. So it's together.
All right. Let's get this locked on to game number 13. Is that right? Yep. 13 coming up. Another 2 winners. Marbles featured is the map again. This might be a new one. Here we we go. Yeah, I think, those crazy hammers at the end. They seem familiar, so let's see how we go. Exclamation mark and play. Get those marbles loaded up for game number 13. We got 13, 14, 15, 3 games to go. Time is running out. We've been streaming for about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit longer. An hour and 46 minutes, it says, via YouTube and Twitter. Okay. Across to the whirly-durly we go. We got 2 prizes to draw. Starting with Achilles, this is your spin. And look at that. 5 XRP worth of Zoj. 2.587 billion Zoj. Achilles, if you need the Zoj trust line, please let me know. That comes off. Taupo, you're up next. Here we go. And 2 XRP for your bag. The second time that's been won today. Taupo, no sub. That's all right. 2 XRP is still a great fucking prize, especially after the pump. 2 XRP is like more than $10 in Australia. That is so crazy. 2 XRP used to be worth $1 in Australia. And it's sort of like my mind still thinks about that, like XRP at 50 cents. Like 50 cents Australian. All right, exclamation mark and play. The third last game. $120 marbles loaded up. 130 remains the max. 130 schmeckles are going to be burned. And our friend here, Dad's Gaming, is going to land himself some schmeckles in his bag if we don't change that max number. Little Chef is in. That's 1-2-1. The start button's been hit. The countdown's begun. Remember, guys, game number 15, we're going to have 15 winners. But it is 2 winners here and 2 winners in the next game, number 14. And here we go. I started buying XRP at 5 for $1. Says awesome Amy. Absolutely. My first XRP bag was 2017. And I've been acquiring ever since. Mark Zach Pogge in the lead. I've been spending it too. Don't get me wrong. I saw my XRP Cafe NFT valuation the other day. I think it was like over 5,000 XRP. I'm like, holy fuck. I probably should start looking to sell some NFTs. At least get some listed. Stoic Fulcrum looking good at the lead right now. Gerard Eath is there as well. So is the Rabbit. The Rabbit's looking for another win. Gerard Eath gets yeeted, unfortunately. The Rabbit takes the lead. Rabbit's looking good. Toshio Boo's there as well. Boone is there too. That's our man, the leader of the XRH Rabbit Hole. We got Boone, we got Toshio Boo. Looking good. Death Comes says, I was in XRP at 16 motherfucking cents. He didn't say motherfucking, that was all me. 20p for me, says Scarbo Junkie. Spoken like a true Brit. Toshio Boo looking good. Boone still there in second place. Fitzy's coming up, so is the Hoff. Kenyas get there. Fitzy's looking fast. But Boone, Boone. I think you're going to get stuck as Fitzy comes into second place. The Hoff is on his heels, though. And they're both looking to overtake Toshio Boo. Those hammers of death are looking frightening. Toshio Boo still got the lead for now. Climber said 17 cents. Brunster got 36 cents.
Tutti!
Fitzy and Toshio Boo. The Hoff gets launched into the stratosphere as Fitzy lands in first place. We're still waiting on second place. Faith is there. It's still anyone's game. The second place prize. Scarbo Junkie coming through. Can he get it done? I think he can. And there is our second place locked in. Scarbo Junkie and Fitzy are declassified in first place. Fitzy _ are declassified. Locked in. And he's got a big old Y next to that sub. Then we got our man Scarbo Junkie. Scarbo, I do not have your wallet, apparently. Did I spell that right? Apparently, I don't have your wallet. So make sure you send your wallet through. I need to double check that. This is your first time winning. Is this your first time winning on the stream, bro? What the hell? I could have sworn you've won before, but I don't have your wallet. So maybe it was predating the wallet list. So make sure you get your wallet through. We'll go for a random track for game number 14. But Fitzy, I do have yours, sir. All right, we played Mountain Pass before, but it's been randomly selected, so I'm going to have to subject you guys to playing it a second time. Exclamation mark and play. Yeah, 50 XR pieces up for grabs, says PP has pointed out. We go across to the whirly dirly. Exclamation mark and play for all of you. Up the whirly dirly goes. Scarbo Junkie, don't forget, get your wallet through. I need to get that wallet before the end of the stream. But Fitzy, you get the first spin. This is yours. And a power zerp for you, sir. NFT number 9. And Scarbo Junkie, this is your spin. Scarbo Junkie locks in the 10 schmeckles for his bag. Thanks to Death Comes, the Schmeckles DJ, for sponsoring this. He sponsored it like a month ago, but it just hasn't popped. It hasn't popped in that time. But 10 schmeckles for your bag. Scarbo Junkie, congratulations, bro. Make sure you send your wallet through and make sure you have the fucking trust line set, dude. I'm just going to type it into the chat. All right, my man, Death Comes. Thank you so much for that sponsorship. We wave goodbye to it for now, though, as we move into game number 14, the second last game for the day. 2 more winners coming up. Thank you, Scarbo. How do I set a trust line? Go fuck yourself. If you don't have the Schmeckles trust line, I'm giving you nothing. I'm joking. But legit, if you need this, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just post the links. That's our links, guys. Click on the link tree. All the Schmeckles links are in there. Furthermore, if you just want the Schmeckles trust line, and the Hoff drops another sub. Let's go. Here's the Schmeckles trust line. Get that locked in. 109. The numbers are wavering. More chances for you guys. The start button has been hit. The countdown's begun as we hear the tunes of I Will Survive. Who played that? Jack Cool. Stoney says, have Schmeckles before you play. It's actually a thing that I've been thinking about. Token gating this stream. It'd be interesting. I wonder how we could pull it off. I don't know how. I actually don't know if it's possible. Because obviously Twitch is a public streaming platform. So it would have to be a stream off Twitch, which then increases the difficulty because it's not linked through to the Marbles on Stream game. So I don't actually think it's possible right now, but maybe it's something that becomes possible in the future. As Tiara Zara takes the lead, Dogecoin Crypto there in second place. Stoic Fulcrum, if only I had XRP for every time you say fuck. Fuck, fuckity fuck. We'd all be rich, mate. The funny thing is I don't really swear outside of this stream. This stream is where I let my hair down. My lack of hair. Will just said there's a giveaway still going. With 10 Schmeckles up for grabs. What is it? Which one's that one? Is that the music one? I'm gonna check it out. Check it out. Check it out. This is not a dance. I'm screaming for help. I'm asking for help. Please come let me out. Music comp. It is the music comp. Guys. That's the Will Sanderson music comp. I believe it's in partnership with Death Comes. It absolutely is. Go and pick a tune on YouTube and post it into the comments for a chance to win 10 schmeckles. 10 schmeckles. And Brycey's in the lead. Mr. Sand in second place from the looks of it. LEXRP on the other track. Coming on through. Patrick, I've got so many XLS 14 NFTs as well. And it sucks because like Cathay has no way of displaying them. So it's just like these grey boxes. Let's go. Death Comes. Death Comes says he's going to sponsor us again in the future. But of course, he's constantly giving away schmeckles in our Telegram. If you're not in our Telegram and you're looking for some free schmeckles, then you're a fucking madman. Get your ass into Telegram and keep your eyes peeled for Death Comes as LEXRP takes out game number 2. Game number 14. Game number 2? What am I talking about? Game number 14. And there we have it. Dre Day getting a second win. One game number 4 comes in second place here on game number 14. So LEXRP 2021 is in. And Dre Day for the second time today. Locked in as well. Just give me a quick second. All right, LEXRP wallet previously was not activated, but it looks nice and activated now. No, actually your wallet's always been activated. What am I talking about? I don't know why. I had a little marker next to your name to check your wallet, but it's all perfect. So I'm just going to remove that marker. It's probably just an old reference point. But LEXRP gets the win. We go back for a random track. And this will be our final game, the Mountain Mingle game number 15. 15 winners coming on up. And we're going to request some numbers from you guys, but not just yet. We'll go across to the Whirly Dirly to begin. This is the comp that I was talking about from Will Sanderson. We'll close that down though. Go back to the Whirly Dirly. 2 winners starting with LEXRP. This is your spin. And a Bot Punk, I believe, NFT number 11. Just missing the Schmeckles NFT there. And Dre Day, your second spin. Good luck. You got NFT 24 earlier, which was a That 70s Ripple. You get an XRPL Explorer this time. NFT number 18. All right, so as these NFTs come off the Whirly Dirly, more chances to win that 50 XRP. Will it pop here on game number 15 with 15 spins? 15 spins! Surely it's got to pop, right? All right, guys, so the standard winners will be first, second, and third. First marble yeeted, last marble across the finish line. That is 5. We still need 10 more places. So you need to now call out the number that you think your marble is going to finish in this game and go. From now, we got 32. This is the first one. So from stunt, 32, 79, 69, 4, 56, 7, 11, 16, 67, 69. We had 69 twice. We take that off. And I think 38 then becomes the next one. Got to be quick. All right, let's get these ordered and make sure there's no double ups. 4, 7, 11, 16, 32, 38, 56, 67, 69, 79. All right, that's it. That's our 15 locked and loaded. So let's read them out, guys. We got first place, second place, third place. We got fourth place, seventh place, 11th, 16th, 32nd, 38, 56, 67th, 69, 79. First marble yeeted, last marble to successfully cross the finish line. 15 prizes up for grabs right here on the XRPL Game Show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our last game for the day or for the evening, depending where you are. The last one for the stream. I hope you've enjoyed your time here with us. If you haven't won, you can try your luck again next week. We will be back again next week. However, guys, the 1st of August, let me get the calendar up. So next week we're good to go. The weekend following the 2nd of August. So the 1st of August for some, the 2nd of August for me and for others. I'm going to be away. We're going to do a snow trip, and it's going to be for my wife's birthday. So we're going down to Victoria, to the snowy mountains of Australia, to do some skiing. So that weekend, I'm going to have to work out what we're going to do. We're either going to do an early stream, like through the week, or a late stream through the following week. I'm not sure yet which one it's going to be. But as for now, all I can tell you is it will not be on the Saturday for the week after next. I'll remind you guys again next week. And we will get it sorted. Thank you, Gems. Okay. Are we ready? Someone? Uncle Ron. Someone, he's posted like a fat James Ray photo. It is so fucking funny. How do I get this up for the chat?
Tutti!
Is Uncle Ron in here? Bro. Are you guys ready to piss yourself laughing? Is this what I look like to you guys? That's me playing with my marbles. It's like I've had one too many Big Macs, I think. It actually fucking looks like me though. It's so funny. Oh yeah, look at these marbles. He's got fucking old man hands. Oh, he's got the Love Heart shirt on as well, but it's heartbroken. That's so fucking funny. Oh damn, that's good. Thank you, Uncle Ron, wherever you are. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, guys, for the last time today.
Are you not entertained?
Let's get ready to rumble. Should we quickly look at the XRP chart before we crack on? So we sort of came up, went back below, came back up. But you could also just get rid of these trend lines and say, hey, it's just fucking sideways chop.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Like I said, guys, it looks like a fat Aaron Rodgers, says Clum. About to rip, says Schwack. Yeah, so... I'm loving the sound bites flying through. Scarbo says down, down, down. All right. Hey, maybe we should take some bets. What do you reckon, guys? Up or down? Where's the XRP chart going? Ooh, can we beat our max number of marbles? 127 marbles are loaded. If we get 4 more, that beats the max of 130. But I think we hit that start button, guys. Here we go. Like I said, another marble stream next week, same time. Don't miss it. Next weekend is also another res voting round. Right, 130 remains the max number. A big congratulations to Dad's Gaming, or of course to Armin, getting it absolutely correct with a guess of 130 on the absolute nose.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
All right, here we go. Tender popping out first. Achilles, Taco, Tiona, and Toasty are there. Here comes Tender. Lots of T's at the front. Tender, Taco, Toasty. It's all about the T's. Don't forget, guys, when this game ends, the stream doesn't end. I will be drawing the 15 prizes. You can stick around to see if someone gets that 50 XRP or if it rolls across to next week. If it gets popped, we'll be back to 10 XRP next week. I might have to lower that eventually. Maybe if we topple the 4 XRP, I'll have to bring that down. However, for now, 50 XRP is still up for grabs.
I'll take you down there for 25 schmeckles.
How much is 25
25
schmeckles?
schmeckles? I don't know how much. I don't know what that is. Is that a lot? Is it a little?
That's exactly how much I spent on my big fake boobies.
It's also how much Cam spent on his fake boobies. Guys, but like I said, 15 prizes we're going to draw. And then we're going to burn Schmeckles. We're going to burn 130 Schmeckles live on the air. We're going to confirm the most winningest of winners, who I believe will be Faith. I don't think anyone can steal it away from Faith. So it's going to be Faith. And that means 5 XRP of Zoj market purchased and added on to the Whirly Durly for next week. The 5 from last week hasn't popped yet, so it might pop to one of the winners in this game. And then we're going to go raiding, guys. We're going to go raid another Twitch streamer, someone who's playing music.
Well, then get your shit together.
While we're raiding.
Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together.
While we're raiding, we are going to get all those prizes out. So I'll get all those prizes out. Once the prizes are out, I'll do the NFT holders giveaway for last week. And then I'll get the next week's one loaded up as well. And then, of course, I think that's it. Is there anything else? I think we're sorted. I think we're sorted after that. But here we go. The top 3, or the top 4, I should say. Corpse Grinder, SimD26, Tender9595, and Grimsies. Your first stream with us, locking in 2 wins. So that's Climber's Nephew. You've brought in the beginner's luck, Grimsy, so congratulations. So let me start getting these loaded. And Doge June's Crypto there in 7th place. Congratulations. You also get yourself a win. SimD26. None of you guys are subscribers, which means if the 50 does pop, you have a very short amount of time to go and get yourself subscribed. So let's take a look. Corpse, SimD, Tender. In 4th place, Grimsies, back in again for a 2nd win. 7th place, Dodes, June's Crypto. 11th place, Mark Zach Pogie. Back-to-back wins. Last week got a win. Gets a win this week. Mark Zach Pogie is in. And all knows for subs. Now we're looking at 16th place, which is Mr. Zam gets it done. And Mr. Zam does have a sub. So if Mr. Zam gets that XRP prize, that 50 XRP prize, that could become 75. Grimsies, looks like you are sub now. No, you're not subbed, but you've got that little Prime button next to you, which is interesting. It means you could sub, I guess. So you can use your Prime to subscribe here for free. Mr. Zam, I don't have your wallet, so Mr. Zam, please send through your wallet address. Yumi Karika there in 32nd place. Yumi Karika also has a sub. Very nice. We're looking for 38th place.
If you ain't loving, you ain't living.
Amen. Thoth with another win. So Thoth, 2 wins today. Congratulations. We're now looking for 56th place. And Fitzy gets another win. So we're getting lots of doubles right at the back end of the game. Fitzy has a sub as well. Now we're looking for 67th place. And that's awesome. Amy getting a win. Also with a sub. Awesome, Amy, locked and loaded. Now we're looking for 69th place. And Ace Magic with another win himself. The real Jack Sparrow, we're going to call him. Very nicely done. Now we're looking for 79th place. And that's El Don. The Don gets a win. Number 6241. You are locked in, sir. And there's another sub. So plenty of chances for this 75 XRP to pop. We're now looking for last place. And that was Katie gets a win. Congratulations, Katie. So Katie is locked in. It's telling me I don't have your wallet, Katie, but that does not make sense. What is going on? So, Mr. Zam and Katie and Scarbo Bro, you guys, I need your wallet addresses. I need them ASAP. All right. Katie, I do have your address, but you've just got a different username. Last week it was Katie Arata with 4 8s. This week it's 9-5. So let's switch that to 9-5. And Grimsy gets the sub in. So let's put a big old Y next to your name. So 75 XRPs on the board for you as well. So we got Katie in. Now we're looking for the first marble yeeted. And Faith gets a 4th win in the stream. Faith, you are now equal to the all-time greatest winners on the stream. So Jakers, Ziza Birdie, and now Faith XRP, you three are the only three that have ever won 4 times in a single stream. Congratulations to you, Faith. That is fucking huge. Fucking huge. All right, guys. We now wave goodbye to Marbles. Like I said, we're going to draw those prizes. So feel free to stick around. I'd love if you can. I'd love it if you can stick around for the raid. We're going to draw the prizes now. Once the prizes are drawn, we're going to burn some schmeckles. Once the schmeckles are burned, we're going to go raiding. So the grinder of corpses, this is your spin. A 70s ripple, yellow on yellow, it looks like. NFT number 25. That's for the grinder. Katie, let's just double check that wallet address. That's exactly what I've got, brother. So all good. So it just looks like you've got like 2 usernames. You use one week, another 1 week. I know a lot of people do that because they have like a mobile and then a mobile Twitch and then a PC Twitch. So just let me know.
Sometimes
are you going to use the other one again, or have you actually
like
changed
hopeless.
the username?
But remember, there's always someone there for us.
Who?
My best
So you might have
friend
just
and
changed the
personal
username
savior,
altogether.
Jesus Christ.
Good night, Stunt. All right, second spin is for SimD26. Good luck. Let's see if this 50 pops. Not quite here, but look at that. Some rabbit hole XRH 15,000 of them. If you need the trust line SimD, let me know. I'll probably just post it. Because more than likely you don't. SimD, get that trust line added in. All right, we hide that. We'll see that back again next week, my friends. Next up is Tender9595. This is your spin. Last time you got NFT 32, which was a Prince NFT. This time it looks like 2,000 ARC tokens for your bag. Let's get that ARC trust line out as well, or ARC. The ARC trust line. Thank you guys for not teasing my accent. All right, that's the ARC trust line. There we go. Okay, that stays up there. It is a permanent slice. Next up is Grimsy's, the nephew of Climber, with 2 wins in his first stream. Beginner's luck, you may say. Just a fucking legend, I say. You get a Black Power Zerp, NFT number 5. I always love the black-colored NFTs for some reason. Black and pink, I think, are 2 of my favorites. Dodes, this is your spin. Dodes. Fucking such a Aussie tone to the way I said that. Scandals, I think. A Scandals NFT. That's our last one. So a big shout out to NFT Cookie C for this sponsorship. It now comes to an end. That is yours. A lot of people with that as their PFP. Mark Zach Pogie. This is your spin. Good luck. Darla, thanks for another entertaining Friday night, James Ray. You're the realest. Thank you so much. I try and keep it real. NFT number 2 for you, Mark Zach. It is a X Primals NFT. Mr. Zam, this is your spin. Just a reminder, Mr. Zam, I need your wallet, sir. The same thing with you, Scarbo. I need Mr. Zam's wallet. I need Scarbo's wallet. I need them before the stream ends, please, gentlemen. And there's our last TTC NFT for you, Mr. Zam. NFT number 19. That comes off. We'll probably, more than likely, see some more Twin Tower City NFTs up there. But that's it for this week. Yumi Karika, this is your spin. Good luck. Thank you, Death Comes. You're the man too, brother. Takes a tribe. We're the tribe. That's it. A Mazo Buta Mitzi NFT for Yumi Karika. NFT number 29. Locked and loaded. Thoth, your second spin. Last time you got 500,000 carats. This time you're going to get a Bot Punk NFT number 10. Lots of NFTs popping today. Not many tokens. Yeah, tokens are low this week, but lots of NFTs popping. And each NFT that goes, more chances at that XRP prize. And Fitzy, you're going to have a shot for 75 XRP right here. Let's go. This is for Fitzy. Just pass it there, so no luck. But a baby rare alien. NFT number 20. And is that Thoth themed? We got Thoth in here. Let me just look at what Thoth looks like. Thoth is an ibis. Is that ibis enough? It kind of looks like Thoth. Hey, Thoth, can you confirm? Am I talking shit or what? That looks like Thoth to me. Anyway, maybe not. Maybe not ibis looking like enough, but the whole Egyptian theme. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on. Awesome Amy, this is your spin. You're fighting for that 75 XRP as well. Good luck. Oh, too much though. Too much. Oh, Amy, it's good either way. It's going to be +5 Schmeckles, or you get a Schmeckles NFT, and it does land on a Schmeckle in space, the Celestial NFT 41 for Awesome Amy. I really do like the Schmeckles in Space collection. I won't lie, I fucking like all the Schmeckles NFTs. But this is such a beautiful collection. Those three designs, and they were all dropped for free, these ones. So if you weren't a big holder back then, you missed out. But of course, they're always available on the secondary market, with 5% of sales coming back to buy and burn Schmeckles NFTs. But this is like, let me go double check, but it should be valued around the 12 XRP. Yeah. Our floor price on our NFTs are 12 XRP, so a very solid prize for you, Awesome Amy. Congratulations. Hopefully we can see some Schmeckles NFTs back up there again, but they're so fucking expensive. Ace Magic, Jack Sparrow, this is your spin. Oh, my pleasure, Awesome Amy. I just hope you're all smiling as much as I do. Some butt tokens for you, Ace Magic. 8,888 butt. I feel like Jack Sparrow would love to receive some butt into his bag. Some butt into his bounty or booty. Eldon, this is your spin. Good luck. K-Buddy says, thanks, James. You have such a positive energy. You are loved. Amen, K-Buddy. That's what's on the back of this hoodie. You are loved, my friends. Thanks for the reminder, K-Buddy. NFT number 1 for you, Eldon. I can't say Eldon anymore. I have to say Eldon. Katie, what did Katie ask? The new collection, it's not out yet. You can go look at the page on Cafe. I'll get you guys the page so you can monitor it. And when it's verified, it should come up as verified on the page. But as of right now, it is not verified. So that is the Schwing page. Of course, we did claim the Schwing vanity address on Cafe. And that's where the collection will launch. It's going to be, hopefully, 15 minutes into the stream next week. That is the plan. So 10 a.m. the stream kicks off with the games. Usually a little bit earlier for an intro, but 10 a.m. it starts. Then 15 minutes in, hopefully we'll get through a few games. Then we'll pause the stream, launch the collection, and see how it goes. We'll see if we can get it minted out before the end of the stream. Like, if we have over 100 people here, everyone buys one, it's minted out. Like, that's the idea. We'll see how we go. All right, where are we? We're going to draw some more prizes. Katie, we've got 2 prizes to draw. Katie, this is your spin. 2 more shots at that 50 XRP. These 2 are not subscribers. It's not to be. I think it's going to roll across the next week. NFT number 7, a power zerp for you, Katie. And the final chance, Faith. You've had 4 shots at the 50 XRP. Can you get it done here? Here it goes. Here's the spin. No, you cannot get it done. You get a Power Zerb NFT number 8, Faith. With 4 prizes in your bag. You cannot be upset about that. And the 50 XRP survives another week. We see it up there again next week, guys. So make sure you come back and tune in. We're going to go burn some Schmeckles for now. Let's go burn them. 130 of them. Alright, where's the Schmeckles down here? Hopefully this gets us into the top 3. It might not, though. 130. And of course, this comes from my personal holdings. So it hurts a little bit every time I do it. I do have a big old bag of Schmeckles, but still. If someone wants to go do the math, what are we sitting at right now? We're sitting at $3.21 US. 130 times 3. That's 407. It's more than 470 USD worth of value that I just fucking burned. Crazy! That's fucking insane. Over 417 USD in value. Vanish, gone in thin air, as you have just seen, my friends. That's what we do here. I'm a fucking madman. But we do it each week. We're burning Schmeckles here each week. We're proving to you all that the Schmeckle supply is absolutely deflationary. It's one of the strong points of our token for sure. It is what makes people's eyes open up and get surprised about our token. Our supply is low. It is so fucking low, and it's getting lower and lower every single week. Thanks for us doing this at the stream. Thanks to the Capital Revival Project. Thanks to our NFTs with 5% royalties going towards buying and burning Schmeckles. So this is what we do here at Schmeckles, guys. Make sure your bags are packed. We're going to keep on burning Schmeckles, keep on lowering that supply. I dare say that these strong hands, these diamond-handed mofos, you guys, you're going to reap the benefits. I don't see any other way. Of course, that's not financial advice. The world could end tomorrow and you have fuck all. But that seems to be the formula. It seems to be what's happening. Death Comes says, I'm a madman too. I have to go up because I think you said that you're going to re-sponsor the stream. Death Comes says, I'm going to send you another 100 Schmeckles for the Whirly Durly, but this time we're going to have them in 5 Schmeckle slices. So we're going to add 20 slices. This Whirly Durly is going to be fucking loaded with Schmeckles. We're going to have 25 Schmeckle slices up on the Whirly Durly, all thanks to Death Comes. Of course, if you're a subscriber, we're going to top those up to 8 Schmeckles. It's going to be unreal, guys. All right, so we've burned our Schmeckles. We've dedicated our prizes, locked in our prizes to go out. We're still sort of doing a bit of a thing with the XRP chart, a bit of sideward chop, whether it goes up or down, we're not too sure. As for the last 5 minutes, it's been going down, last 15 and above, it's going up, except for the weekly, of course, because we did hit our all-time high over here of $3.66. Fuck, it looks shit there. That's where I should be. $3.66 up here. I dare say we're going to cross that before the time we meet again, back here again next week for the XRPL Game Show, guys. I've been your host, James Ray XRP. But please stick around if you can. We're going to go raiding now. So let's bring up the raiding interface. Let's go have a look at my man, Gotta Be, who has given me a Twitch page. A very obscure username. 5th L. And I can see a dude rocking out on the keys. Let's see if we can find him here. We can. He's only got 2 viewers. I will quickly move this across to this page so you guys can see. And we'll play some tunes from him. We might go and mute our Lo-Fi Girl music. Didn't bring up. Oh man. 5th L. We'll have a listen in. Is he just playing keys or is he singing? If he's not singing Gotta Be, I might have to pass. I think he's just playing.
So the answer is no, apparently I can't. That's about as good as I could do.
Gotta Be. He is singing. Okay, he's singing too. All right, guys, we're going to go raid 5th L. You don't need to stick around. Just come, spread some love, spread some positivity. Give him... Death Comes says no. Bad luck, brother. You can go listen to Tool in your own time, my bro. You're so funny. We're trying to lighten up these people's lives, brighten them, bring them love. He's only got 2 people watching him. It's not about Tool. It's not about your personal preference. It is about us spreading love, spreading positivity. So I hope you can get behind that, Death. That's what it's here. That's what we're doing here. That's what it's all about. It's all started with me and Gotta Be back in the day, and that's where it remains. So thank you, Gotta Be, for the... I will still request. Thank you, Gotta Be, for the recommendation. My friends, like I said, we're back again next week for another stream. The 50 XRP is still up for grabs. We're going to have a whole lot of schmeckles, a whole lot of prizes up for grabs over there, guys. Of course, we're going into a res voting week as well, where you can use your RPR, ASC, PLR, and ARK to vote for your choosing. So for the ARK, you have to vote for charity. But for the ASC, PLR, and RPR, you can vote for schmeckles. Or you can vote for other XRPL tokens. But thank you so much for today, guys. I forgot when you put the link to go for the raid. Do we touch it or not? For the raid, you don't need to click a link. So for the raid, when I click start raid like I'm going to do now, you should get a little pop-up that says join raid or not. So we've got 22 viewers, 25 so far agreeing to come raiding with us, guys. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Enjoy the pump this week coming, my friends. And we will see you again next week, of course. I'll see you online in Discord, Telegram, and on Twitter in between then. But for now, peace out. Lots of love.
So I play along.
See you next week.
We refrain from touch. We are satellites.